China Airlines has seen 7 members of its flight crews infected with COVID within a week's time, and to date, the source of their infection still eludes officials. This invisible transmission chain within the air carrier has many officials worried. Central Epidemic Command Center Chief Chen Shih-chung says extensive testing will be done on the airline's flight crews to ascertain the source of infections. Health experts now admonish officials not to have a repeat of the cluster infection that happened in Taoyuan General Hospital back in January. Personally, I think these airlines that have frequent contacts with foreigners need to consider the impact on their business reputation from the lack of vaccination.
Doctors are calling on China Airlines to have their pilots vaccinated post-haste, as more and more crew members test positive for COVID, but the source of infection has not been found.
To find this invisible transmission chain within China Airlines, regardless of whether there's an asymptomatic carrier, which it's very probable, I hope the Epidemic Command Center will carry out a large-scale internal screening, disinfecting the cockpits and the crew's rest compartments used in long-distance flights.
To find the source of infection, the CECC has demanded that China Airlines pilots be tested for COVID at the end of their mandatory 3-day home quarantine.
There will be 3 waves of testing on China Airlines flight crews, with each wave lasting 3 days. A total of 1,270 people will be tested. We hope to not only conduct PCR tests, but that plasma can be collected to test for antibodies. We hope to ascertain how such a transmission chain was formed.
Meanwhile, as some AstraZeneca vaccines will expire at the end of May, some are suggesting that the excess vaccines be given to neighboring countries that may be in need of COVID vaccines.
If you can't use up the vaccines, you can consider helping other countries, because if other countries can't get any vaccines, and if we have doubts about using up all of ours, maybe we can help others.
As for COVID vaccines from other manufacturers, officials say they should arrive in Taiwan sometime in June.